Today we're going to talk about some amazing startup companies that are transforming the real estate space. As probably many of you know, I spent a good chunk of my career at CoreLogic, which is one of the largest providers of real estate data and analytics. In fact, that's where I was working before I started Arch Collective. So it's no surprise that startup companies in the property ecosystem are near and dear to my heart, not to mention many of my clients. So today we're going to talk about Proptech companies that are transforming real estate. My name is Amanda Rabideau, founder and CEO of Arch Collective, a marketing agency focused on helping B2B tech companies thrive. So are you ready to talk about Proptech? Then let's dive in. Proptech, or property technology, or even real estate technology, is valued at over $20 billion and is expected to grow by about 15% every year until 2032. So it's a good space to be in, as there's tons of potential. Apps, platforms, and other digital tools that connect buyers and sellers, tenants and landlords, or help with property management all fall under the Proptech umbrella. How has technology changed the real estate industry, and who's on the forefront of that transformation? Let's talk about a few companies that are changing the way things are happening in the Proptech space. Before we do, let's take a quick trip down memory lane. In as little as 2 decades, home buyers have gone from searching in magazines or looking at those little pictures in newspapers to doing a majority of their home searching online. And I'd be remiss to not mention the fact that we all learned about the term house porn when we were in the pandemic, which is really just a cheeky way of talking about the fact that people would be searching at these amazing, beautiful homes, dreaming of being in one of those versus their current home. But that's not the only way technology is transforming the real estate space. Proptech advancements over the last few years include artificial intelligence, or AI, to help accelerate closings, to improve processes or contact maintenance when needed. Augmented reality, or AR, and virtual reality, or VR, have many applications across this ecosystem, including construction or even virtual home viewings. Tech startup companies have been central to these changes and continue to disrupt the real estate industry in the most positive ways. Now let's take a look at 5 very impressive Proptech companies that are taking a different approach to improving the real estate space for their target audience. First up is Curbio. Curbio arranges pre-sale home improvements with no payments due until the house is sold. Their digital dashboard allows realtors and home buyers to quickly access the progress of the work and get real-time updates instantly. In 2022, Curbio closed a $65 million Series B round of funding and closed an additional $25 million later that year. Hear from one of their happy clients in this testimonial. Next up is Total Brokerage. Total Brokerage couldn't be named more appropriately. They offer a comprehensive and complete real estate brokerage platform aimed at scaling the performance of real estate brokerage firms. The company has won numerous respected industry awards, including the Category Leader Award for Real Estate CRM and Transaction Management Software. The ROAS app simplifies and improves communication and collaboration between real estate agents and their clients. The app's design was informed by a network of over 300,000 real estate agents, making the whole journey entirely collaborative. Next up is Conduit Security. So Conduit is far beyond just the real estate space, but it's still a really interesting startup company. At Conduit, their focus is on preventing wire fraud, or fraudulent bank transfers, scams, or other ways of illegally obtaining funds over the internet or telecom networks. Conduit protects construction and real estate, among other firms, due to the large amounts of money that's being transacted or transferred on a regular basis. And finally, My Home Pathway. My Home Pathway, I think, is a really cool business because it helps both first-time buyers as well as the banks. What do I mean by this? First of all, provides digital support to help first-time home buyers get approved faster. In this example, if they can't get approved, My Home Pathway will help them come up with a plan so that the bank can then approve their application for a mortgage. Well, how does this help the bank? Well, to even evaluate an applicant for a mortgage costs hundreds and hundreds of dollars to a bank. So when they have to turn someone down for a mortgage, essentially they've lost all that time and effort they've spent reviewing the application. In this case, My Home Pathway can help that first-time home buyer get their profile to a place where then the bank can approve them, and then the bank has a better ROI from the time that they've invested in reviewing that applicant. Either way, these amazing Proptech innovators have raised about $500,000 across 4 rounds. The final word, from protecting new buyers to preventing fraud, Proptech companies are changing the real estate industry by making it easier to navigate, more secure, and possibly even more profitable. If your tech startup company is in or adjacent to the real estate industry, book a 15-minute discovery call with Arch Collective. Our expertise in the Proptech space means that your tech startup could be the next industry changemaker. And as always, if you like these videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time.